Ooh, let's dig in, I can't wait. Can't tell me nothing, these wings hit.
What's for dinner?
Hey everyone, I'm Chef Z and welcome back to another exciting episode of Chef Z Cooks. And today we are making some delicious garlic Parmesan wings. Now, I don't think you guys understand. First off, these smell amazing, they taste even better, and they're super easy to make. In fact, these are a crowd favorite whenever I'm having a party or whenever I'm having friends and family over. They're super easy to make. The sauce is delicious, and you can make them either in the air fryer or in the oven. Now, this might be an unpopular opinion. Coming a little closer, you don't actually have to deep fry wings to get crispy, delicious wings because they come out so good either in the air fryer or the oven. Now, the smell is killing me in a good way. I just want to dig in, and with that, let's go ahead and get started.
These garlic Parmesan wings are perfect for an easy dinner, but even better when you're hosting when friends come over. First things first, we're going to pat dry the chicken wings because this is going to ensure that they come out super crispy. We're then going to season them with some garlic powder, some onion powder. We're also going to add paprika, which, believe it or not, is going to give it beautiful color as they cook. We're also going to add some kosher salt and black pepper. Now, hear me out. Even though these wings are going to have a delicious sauce, I'm a believer that your wings should taste just as good naked as they do dressed in any sauce. So I always like to go big when it comes to seasoning the chicken wings. Afterwards, we're going to mix everything until it's well combined. And then we're going to put them into the air fryer, which is honestly one of my favorite ways of making some chicken wings. But you can also make them in the oven and they will come out just as crispy. I then like to set my air fryer to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I like to cook them for about 25 minutes. You'll know when they're done when they're beautifully golden brown, just like you see right here, and nice and crispy. Now hear me out. I am making a ton of wings, so I actually have to cook my chicken in batches, and you may have to do so as well, depending on the size of your air fryer. Simply cook them in batches and then keep the rest of them warm in the oven. We're now going to make our sauce, which is really easy. We're going to take a stick of butter, and I personally like to use salted butter. We're going to melt it, and then to that we're going to add some freshly minced garlic, and I highly recommend that you use fresh garlic and not the garlic that comes in a jar because, believe it or not, it also has a different flavor. We're then going to add our crispy chicken wings into a large mixing bowl, and we're going to add our garlic butter mixture. We're then going to very gently mix everything until it's well combined, and I cannot stress that you definitely want to do this while everything is nice and hot because it's going to create a beautiful sauce, especially when it comes time to shred your Parmesan cheese. Now, just like the garlic, you want to use fresh garlic, and with the cheese, you want to use fresh Parmesan cheese, and you want to grate it as finely as you can because with the heat of the sauce and the chicken, that cheese is actually going to melt, it's going to thicken, it's going to coat the chicken, and it's going to create a beautiful, delicious sauce, which is going to give the chicken so much flavor. Now, this is my absolute favorite part. We're going to plate it. At the very end, we're going to garnish it with some parsley. Now, it's up to you if you want to add a little dash of hot sauce. I know I definitely like to do that. For the full recipe, make sure you visit my website, chefzcooks.com. Buen provecho, guys.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really do hope that you enjoyed today's recipe. Now, if you have any questions on anything that you saw today, any of the ingredients or any of the steps, lucky for you, I have the full recipe on my website, chefzcooks.com. Make sure you're following me on all social media because I'm always sharing so many behind the scenes. Subscribe to my channel, click that bell so that you're notified each and every single time I post an all new video. And guess what? If you need some inspiration on what to cook next, go ahead and click right here. I have been dying to dig into these wings. Ooh, let's dig in, I can't wait.